Welcome back to Charlie's Mailbox, where I answer actual questions from actual people in my inbox. This week's question is: what does it mean to assign a notebook LM or gem in Google Classroom? This came from a teacher who was in their classroom and clicked create as normally and saw all the usual suspects, but down here was notebook LM and gem. What are these things? How might you use them? Okay, Notebook LM. So what Notebook LM is it allows you, like a gem, to upload your resources. But rather than being a chatbot, it is a way of summarizing, analyzing, just digging into the resources that you have provided. Once again, I could select an existing one that I've already made, or I could create a new one. So I'll create a new one using those same two resources, my slides and my formative. And I'll say create notebook. Notice once again, it's going to open a new tab up here, right? So here's classroom, here's notebook LM. So be aware of that piece. And you see it's uploaded the resource. The first thing it's going to do in this center panel and in the chat area is it's going to just provide a summary of the sources that I've uploaded. Well, in an effort to be transparent here, and I'm not going to try to smooth this over, normally there would be a summary here. I'm not sure why I'm not getting a summary. I accidentally clicked on mind map while I was waiting for it. Let's see what it created. So over here in the studio, these are the types of things you can create from your resources. Let's look at the mind map, see what it looks like. Okay, here's my course, Unit 1 overview. Let's see. How about I don't know, data and variables. Okay. By the way, it opens up a chat here so I can interact, but I'm going to go full screen with this so I can see it better. And it looks like basic data types. I can dig into that. I think you get the idea. So it creates this mind map. Let me minimize it. And here you can actually interact with oh, here's the summary from before that I was waiting for. So it did finally do it. And here is just a summary of the resources that I uploaded. Okay. It just took a little while. But I can also chat now about the notebook itself or specifically about this mind map that was created. Let's go ahead back into the studio. Another nice feature are these flashcards. So maybe you just want to give students a chance to do some review. And I click generate flashcards. This will take a minute or two, but when they're ready, they're these nice interactive flashcards. And again, just based on the resources that I uploaded. While we're waiting for those, we can look some more at the summary, I suppose. Um, and I'm just kind of interested in what it's coming up with. Oh, this is a nice comparison of these two concepts. So, yeah, pretty nice. Um, Also, I notice all these footnotes. And oh, that's kind of neat. It's actually showing me where it's got this information from. Right. So if I click this one, it actually brings me to the slide where it got that resource, which is kind of cool. Okay. All right. Flashcards are ready. So let's take a look at those. And again, I'll go full screen so you can see them better. Um, oh, here are the class norms. So it really is using all of my resources, not just things about computer programming, but you get the idea. What does the term debugging refer to, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, what's the purpose of this? And kids can click on it and they can see the answer and they can even click on explain and getting some more. Now this is opening up that chat again. So I think you see what a notebook LM is. It's just a way of really summarizing, pulling together resources in a way that students can interact with to focus their study. Okay. Now, once again, I never actually named this notebook. So again, let me do a better job. I guess I'll just call it notebook. And there we go. And I don't think I need to update. I think this updates automatically, but I do need to go back here and finish the classroom assignment. So notebook, and again, I could put a description in here, but I'll just leave it at that, and then I'll just go ahead and post it. And now let's switch over to our student and see what our student sees. Okay. So now at the top, I need to refresh this. Now at the top, there is the gem from earlier, right, the study tutor, but there's also the notebook. And if the student clicks open, I should point something out. I should point something out. The student cannot create things in the studio. Okay. Because I made flashcards, the student can now open those flashcards, but the student cannot actually generate the materials. I want to point that out. That's something that you, as the teacher, would do. The student can still use chat and can interact with it. Can you explain, I don't know, branching, which is something that we do in the course? And it's now going to look only at my resources. It's not going to go out to the beyond that, and it's going to explain branching. And here it says, right, I think based on the sources, and here are the sources that I uploaded. So anyway, that's what a notebook LM looks like.